the audiences are family and friends. Hi everyone, I'm Shelby. I am Aaron's maid of honor, and for those of you that don't know, maid means that I am single, so come see me afterwards. You know, every now and then, two people meet, and you just know they are destined to be together. Nothing can stop their paths from crossing. Well, this was clearly the case 21 years ago when Aaron and I first met. We were inseparable. Erin is beautiful, she's funny, she's smart, she's, shoot. I'm sorry, Erin, I can't read your handwriting. I'm sorry. She is most of those things, though. I mean, most of them. A lot of maid of honor speeches start off with, oh my gosh, we've been dreaming for this day to come, and I can't believe it's finally here. But that's not really the case with Erin and I. We never really dreamed about our wedding day, or what our dream wedding would be, because we were too busy lighting the pasture on fire and laying in the road in red shirts waiting for the vultures to come circle us and getting styrofoam stuck in our ears for 3 years. Don't ask me how someone does that, but we did. So thanks to Grandma, we have the nicknames Thelma and Louise, and I'm sure you can guess why we have those. We were always up to no good. Our family usually loved it whenever we disappeared for a while, until they realized we disappeared for a while. That's probably never a good thing. I feel bad for people. I know a lot of people that aren't really close to their cousins, and I feel bad for them because I feel like they're missing out on the relationship that Erin and I have. I don't really know what it is that made us grow so close. It may be our age, or our love for chocolate chip cookies, or the fact that every time that Smash Mouth song from Shrek comes on, we both look at each other and instantly break out into a choreographed dance. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad we've grown so close. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't know how Erin and Colin met. Erin used to work at a wedding venue, and Colin was a guest attending a wedding at this venue. So I get a call from Erin about 9:45 at night. She says, "Hey, I'm at work, I'm hiding in the bathroom, I can't talk long, but you'll never guess what just happened." So being the best friend that I am, I said, "OMG, what happened?" And she goes on in this elaborate story about how there's this really cute guy sitting at the table, and he asked her to dance with him, but she can't because she's at work, and then her coworkers left him her number on a napkin, and she's freaking out. And I know she is ecstatic because she found herself a cowboy. You know, she used to call me every night, or just about every night, with something new to tell me about Colin. Usually always good things. And Colin is kind of like the brother I never had and never really wanted. I'm totally kidding. He's great. I can see the way he looks at Erin whenever she's not looking. You can tell he is completely in love with her, and it's so sweet. So Colin, I just want to thank you for sweeping her off her feet and taking her off my hands. Erin, you are my dog, my frozen, and my best friend forever. And you're always there for me, and you know I will always be there for you as long as it's before 1 a.m. So congratulations, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for you guys. So here's to Erin and Colin.